a lot of noise for Vincent Holiday.
All right, guys. Give it up one more time for John Schreck. Just the most adorable, isn't he? God, seriously. If there's any single ladies, you need to jump on that. He is the best guy. He's like a Chipotle boyfriend, where just whatever you want, he's got all the ingredients there, you know? He's soft and cuddly, but he's got the upper body strength to choke you. Just whatever you want. Whatever you want. You pick and choose those ingredients that you want to put in your wrinkled tortilla. In case you couldn't tell, I'm gay. I'm not so gay that I think the hymen is a football trophy. But I am gay enough that my mom had to have a C-section, so... I know, Canadian pussy's just ham. Still not gonna eat it. Right. So naturally, you know, I support a lot of the gay issues. You know, I support civil unions. I think gay couples should be allowed to adopt a highway. I was really glad when they repealed Don't Ask, Don't Tell, even though I do enjoy a good military discharge. So, yeah. Why were some of you booing? I supported the troops. What did you do? Buy a Toby Keith album? Come on. I'll tell you which one Sergeant Cornelius enjoyed more. But like the one thing that I can't get behind, besides a woman. Am I right? This guy knows what I'm talking about. Put down the donut, officer. No, guys. Like, the one thing I can't get behind is the way that we're fighting for our civil rights, because really no one's fighting for gay rights out there. You know, we don't have a Martin Luther Queen. Like the worst thing that we'll do is we'll get mad and throw glitter on someone. Ooh. Really, Jubilee? That's your superpower? And then our civil rights marches, you know, the gay pride parades, or as my mom calls them, walking for the cure. That's where we block off downtown traffic on a Saturday afternoon, so a 400-pound guy in a rainbow thong and body glitter can be like, your son will come out tomorrow in a sequin dress and feather boa. We get it, you're gay. You might have been born gay, but you choose to be that fucking gay. So I had to come out to my mom recently because I didn't know she was in the audience, and that's a fun thing to yell into a microphone. So we sat down afterward, and she was like, "So, Vincent, are you?" And I said, "Yes." She's like, "I thought so, but I wasn't sure because I haven't seen you with anybody." Like, well, now you're just being mean about it. Like, I've been single for so long, I've scheduled a colonoscopy. That's how bad it is. I found it on Craigslist. We can go in on a Groupon. It's all right. So now my mom's trying to hook me up with people, because that's what your friends do when you're singles. They tell you what's wrong with you. And I know what's wrong with me. I'm not crazy. All right, we're not on board. Hear me out. I'm going to guess like most everyone in here has like an ex-wife or an ex-boyfriend or something. How many of those exes are crazy? Yeah. Okay. That means the rest of you fuckers are someone's crazy ex. Right. That's fine. That's fine if you are, because that's why they call love chemistry. You know, it's like everyone's just these unstable atoms floating through space, forming bonds with each other. You know, but not me. I'm a noble gas. I'm Xenon, warrior princess. And, usually only form bonds in specific instances, usually with fluorine, oxygen, and straight guys named Ryan. So it's. Yeah, I love me. I'm the best person I know. It's awesome. Like, I know what I like. I know what I'm thinking. It's like I can finish my own sentences. It's just... I'm so perfect. The best part about me is I'm a giant nerd. And if there's any single ladies out there, I have to tell you, go find a nerdy guy. They will treat you the best. Yeah, right? Because seriously, if you want to be treated like a princess, you got to find a guy who thinks he's an elf wizard. You need a guy whose idea of cheating is up, up, down, down, left, right, BA, select, start. Right. And if you're bisexual, there's always Aquaman. Yeah. He's got a wiener and he smells like fish, so you get like the best of both worlds there. Been spending a lot of time online because that's what single people do. Be careful if you go online dating. Make sure you don't get any typos in your browser, or else you might end up like me and be on ChristianMinge.com. That is a lot of Bush supporters there. A lot of Bush. It's fun. Like, reading their profiles is funny for me because a lot of them will say that how happy they are since they chose to live a Christian lifestyle, and like that confused me. Because I didn't think you could choose to be Christian. I just thought you were born, again, Christian. So if it's a choice, that means they can be cured. Do you have a moment to hear the good news about Judy Garland? Yeah, online, I know the ladies have experienced this. Guys like to send pictures of their junk. I like to receive them. So at Vince Holiday on Twitter, we can Snapchat me. But like, guys, the best angle to take a picture of your dick is it's called the Hemingway. It's where you put the phone on the ground. You got to use your toe to do it. Some people call it the Kurt Cobain. Right. I know. See, we know it was really the Courtney Love. So it's... Because you got to get it from that angle. Because that's, you know, how, like, girls will take them from up here because their boobs hide their belly. Right. Yeah. Except for the skinny bitch in the back booing me. Right? Just, you know, like, we get it. Be quiet, A-cup. You know? Why don't you keep throwing up till there's room for a personality? Let's go with that. Yeah. But guys, so when you take it down there, so your junk's sticking out further than your belly, and then it screws with everyone's depth perception, because now your dick's the size of your head. And she thinks she's going to Chipotle, so it's all right. See how that joke just wraps up in a nice little wrinkled tortilla? My friends have a different story, though. They think that I'm single because I want it too bad, and if I stop wanting it, then that's when I'll get it. Like it's a cable bill or something. If they're right, that's completely the problem, though. It's like I will never stop loving my ex-boyfriend from Columbus. Like I really thought he was going to be my one, and then I fucked that up. I still keep his number in my phone. I have a tube sock with his picture on it. It's just a picture of him eating a banana, but that's how I always remember him. Fun times. What else we got going on? Topical humor is in the news. Let's talk about that for a moment. European Union. You guys heard about this thing? Yeah, it's not American. We're all on board. All right, here's the deal. So apparently Europe is broke, Greece is on fire, and that's going to be really hard to put out. And apparently, like, all the poor European countries got together to figure out what they were going to do. And that's when France said, and I quote, "It's time for Germany to step up and start leading Europe." No. Pretty sure they tried that. Twice. And I don't know why France doesn't remember. Or why they want to be in debt to a nation with a history of repossession. But two wrongs make a third right. That's what we're really getting at. Why are you booing my witty wordplay? Are you guys that anti-Semantic? Grammar Nazis. I hate family holidays. I don't get along well with my family. In fact, this past Christmas, our ham came on a party sub. So that was. And then my uncle told us not to get him anything for Christmas because his unemployment ran out, so he didn't get us anything. And then he started taking our picture on this new iPhone he got with his last unemployment check. So it was kind of like we got him something for Christmas. And you guys chipped in, so thanks for that. And then he had no idea what he was going to do for retirement, so his plan was lotto tickets. Yeah, he was going to hit the Mega Millions and be set for life. And I was like, Terry, the odds of you picking the same 6 numbers the computer randomly generates are like 1,866,240 to 1. It's like, I'm either going to win or lose. That's a 50-50 chance. I don't think that's how math works, Terry. Math is a universal language, and you're not speaking it right now. And then my mom was excited because she heard that NBC was going to make a sequel to the Bible. And I was like, I think someone already did. It's called the Quran. And she didn't know what I was talking about, so I had to explain to her how, like, the Archangel Gabriel that gave the Prophet Muhammad the tenets of Islam is the same prophet that told the Virgin Mary that she was, and then he appears in the Old Testament. So, like, all these characters appear in the same stories, like the Star Wars trilogy, right? Right. And just like Star Wars, people that really like the second one really hate the third one. And then my mom was like, so if we're all worshiping the same God, then why are we fighting? I'm like, that's the point. And then she told me she bought Sarah Palin's new book on Christmas. I'm like, God damn it, Mom. We were this close. This close. Can you just be progressive? B-E progressive. Just B-E-L-O-V-I-N-G to everything progressive. B. The fact that I knew that cheer should have been a clear sign to my mom. But that's... You know, and I tried to read Sarah Palin's book. I just can't take it seriously because she wrote it in Comic Sans. And at one point, she says that she thinks feminism is destroying America. And I think that any woman that thinks feminism is destroying America should lead by example and shut the fuck up. What's ruining feminism are dumb bitches like Sarah Palin. And like, I know women aren't bitches, but can you give us one? Can you give us her? Can we agree on that? Because I think she's bad for this species. Like, she's bringing us down. This is why humanity is the only creature that goes out of its way to protect the dumb members of the society. Like, they don't go out and try and pull the squirrels back from the road. They just like, fuck. Well, Pete's gone. So long, Special Pete. You don't see that in any other species. Like, look at killer whales, for example. So they will do, like, seals will try and hide up on an ice floe to get away from the killer whales. But then the killer whales will do this thing where they all line up like a chorus line. And then they 5, 6, 7, 8, and they go rushing forward with their vigorous jazz fins. And they do this like synchronized dive that creates a tidal wave that knocks the seal off. But what they don't have is like that fat, lazy frat bro orca, like, hey babe, go get that for me. Go make me a seal. And then, like, sometimes the seals will hide up on a beach because they figure if they're out of the water, you know, they're not going to get eaten. But the killer whales will, like, rush up on the beach and grab a seal and, like, wiggle back and whatever. But what they don't have are, like, the drunk bimbo killer whales that are like, I heard there was karaoke! It's my birthday. And I want to sing karaoke. Hold me, maybe. I hate to be Vonnegut, but I think we're doomed. Oh, Christ. So I've been on the internet a lot. That's fun. I hate Valentine's Day as well. It's another big holiday I hate. Because usually I spend my holidays on, XTube. My favorite porn that they do is it's called POV or point of view porn. It's where like the guy doing the bone-in's the one holding the camera, which has got to be against guild regulations because that's 2 jobs right there. But it's cool, like, you know. So there it is. I'm like in the illusion that that's my wiener and everything. It's like playing Call of Duty because they're both first-person shooters. And I'm sure that they've got POV porn for women. I just don't know what it would be like. Like, I don't know if it's like 30 seconds of the ceiling. And then a close-up of the pillow. Look at all. Is it just a shaky version of a Lifetime movie? Like, I don't know what it's like. I don't know. I don't know what it's like. Damn it. Are we just quoting Blink-182 songs now? Oh. Let's see. I also hate New Year's because I think it's dumb when people make their New Year's resolutions of like dieting and exercise. Just don't do it. Give up now. Throw in the towel. And it's dumb. Like, people will tell me, like, don't you want to live to be 100? I'm like, fuck no. Have you seen people who are 100? Oh, shit. Like, I'm 33 and I'm already a little lactose intolerant. I can't go 70 years without ice cream. Right. And I eat a shit ton of ice cream. I have no idea how much that is because we don't have the metric system, but I know. Like, there's a lot of lonely Friday nights with the notebook and moose tracks of my tears. But people think, like, if you eat healthy, that's how you live longer, and that's not the key. Like, that's not the end-all solution. Like, Julius Caesar ate so many salads that they named one after him. And that didn't stop him from getting stabbed 33 times by his best friend. If anything, he bled out more from having low iron. Gandhi had great portion control. And even he ate a bullet. So, so eat up, guys. Eat up. Put the cheesecake where the feeling should be. Eat so much bacon that your arm starts to tingle. Because that's how you know you're alive. You guys are fun. I was a little worried. Sometimes I don't ever go well with crowds. Like the worst crowd I ever had, I was at a coffee shop, and in the middle of the show, these elderly women pulled out yarn and started knitting in the middle of my show. Just going to town on some scarf or something. And like I made a rookie mistake. I went to engage the audience. I was like, all right, knitters, please. And right. And that's the thing, like, you know, and I didn't mean anything by it, you know, like, right. Like, my grandma crochets, and she hates knitters, but But I don't have a problem with them. So, the one lady, I think her name was Pearl. She just starts yelling at me. She's like, "That's not funny. Sounds like you're saying the N-word." I'm like, "Well, you're stupid. Knitter starts with a K." K, lady. You guys are so great. I'm glad. Are you guys having a good time tonight? Good. Man. That's so awesome. I'm so glad, because we all need to laugh sometimes. I almost didn't make it to the show tonight, because earlier this afternoon my dog died. And what's worse is it's kind of my fault. Because I didn't realize he had a peanut allergy. But at least he died doing something that I love. That's it for me, everyone. I've been Vincent Holiday.